guys, welcome back to our channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. We are so glad to have you. We're excited to be doing one of these Q&As for the first time. Thank you so much for the questions you guys have submitted. My name is Breanne.
I'm Andrew.
And we got married back in February of this year, February 22nd. And we went on our honeymoon and then came back and then COVID hit. So we've pretty much spent the majority of our marriage in quarantine together. So trust me, we've worked out any little kink that could have come across by spending all this time together, but it's been good. We started our weight loss journey within a few weeks after getting home from our honeymoon. It's something we've talked about, dating and everything way beforehand and as friends, etc., about our health and getting fit and all that kind of stuff. So it was always a thing that we knew we were going to do together. We started it on April 1st was our first day eating healthy. And so yeah, it's been, what, April, May? Our 9th month we're going into. So it's been pretty good. It's been a learning experience. So we just wanted to kind of touch base with you guys. We have so many new faces and just wanted to kind of let you guys get to know us, and we'd love to see you guys reply to any of these questions if it pertains to your journey in the comments below. We'd love to hear your answer to any of these. So if there's a question that intrigues you or that kind of resonates with you, throw the question and your answer down in the comments. We love getting to know you guys. It's been really great getting to chat and, I don't know, just build a community. So yeah, so we'll go ahead and get started with the first question that we have is, how much weight have you lost now?
So I've lost about 25 pounds. Mm-hmm. So yeah, just over the past couple years or so, or
our dating experience and then the wedding, we both gained.
Yeah, so
a bit of weight.
I gained, probably close to 30 pounds, and then I lost about 25 of it. And then I've been in a steady, kind of consistent weight, and I feel better, so.
But yeah, so and I've lost about 50 and change, 50.4. I don't know what I am right now exactly, but I hit 50 pounds in November, and then I basically maintained through a bunch of stuff that's happened in the last few weeks, so we'll get to that in other questions. But yeah, so I lost 50 pounds. I hit that mark, which is great. I'm excited to continue forward. So we've kind of reset this week. We're ready to get back on track and everything. So yeah. What diets have you previously done? All of them. I think I've done all of them except maybe Atkins. I've tried Whole30. We tried keto together. Yeah. I've done weird like military diets where you do the diet 3 days on, 4 days off, and I've done like supplement diet. Yeah, I've done all the dumb yo-yo diets. They don't work. They don't. Next question, why did you lose weight? I mean, in general, health, but I know I can speak for myself. I am definitely way overweight at my highest. And I mean, I had pain in my knees, pain in my back. I'm an adventurous, active person. And the fact that my body doesn't match my spirit and what I want to accomplish, it was, depressing, obviously. But I've been battling my weight issues since I was a teenager. I experienced bullying in elementary through middle school, and I had my parents divorced at the same time. It was I began what I now know as emotional eating. So as a preteen to teenager, I took comfort in food. And fortunately, I got into sports my freshman year, so it kept me from being too. I was slightly overweight in high school, just a little pudgy basically, but I played sports year round. I did summer conditioning in the summer. I did everything active. So it kept me healthy, but then going to college, I didn't do anything. I did CrossFit in college, but that's not the same if you're not also disciplined in eating. It's great. I love CrossFit. I'd love to go back. We'd love to go back to it. But basically, for me, weight loss is just feeling good in my body. And even now with the 50 pounds, I don't have the knee aches. I have way less back pain. Even just that little bit, I still have about 80 pounds to go to be in a healthy range. So even just that 50 pounds has alleviated. I don't snore anymore. Gosh, realizing I snort in my sleep when he would tell me, I'm like, that's so embarrassing. But I don't snore at all anymore, so that weight off my chest, there's just been a lot of benefits that I didn't expect, but it's healthy. It's better for you, and I want to be able to physically do anything that I set my mind to. And weight, if you have weight, it does limit that. So yeah, this is me.
Yeah. I was starting to feel uncomfortable in myself. And I've always kind of been more of like a shy person anyway. So that on top of just like gaining some weight, not feeling confident about myself or just good in general. And like I wasn't fitting kind of into my clothes. I was kind of outgrowing that and they weren't comfortable either. So I did just want to be more healthy, and we had talked about being more active, and we wanted to, go on a hike or, do just active things like that.
Anything.
And you can't really do that when you don't feel comfortable with yourself. And so just doing that has let me feel more comfortable in myself. And so it just,
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your goal size? Is your goal a size or a weight? I know this is cliche. I know everybody says this, but I don't necessarily have a goal weight. I mean, everybody has a goal weight, but I'm pretty sure once I get within around 20 pounds of my goal weight, it'll all depend on how I feel physically and how I'm physically able to go and do things. So right now, my healthy range for my height, I'm 5'5", is anywhere from 135 pounds to 150. With my build, because I'm curvier, or at least I think I am, who knows, I am aiming for the higher end, 150, 155. I know once I reach about 160, I want to gauge and kind of see and reevaluate. Really a goal number, because really at the end of the day, I don't think it matters on the scale versus how healthy you are inside in your gut and in your body and how you feel. And I don't care what size. You can have somebody of the same weight, 5 inches taller, completely different sizes, but they're the same weight. So really, size the number on your pants, I could care less about. But yeah, so I officially 155 is what I have in the app. So, and we'll reevaluate when we get closer, but yeah.
Mine's kind of not really either. Either. I know that I wanted to get down and lose, 20, 25 pounds, and I did that, and then I could kind of start a little bit towards size, I suppose. I don't think that's as much a thing for guys.
You want like muscle gain. He wants to do, from his next step, now that he's maintained, is he wants to start building muscle and trimming. So it's a little bit of a size, but not in the way that most people think of size.
Yeah, but it's going to be more like I want to be able to do whatever I want.
Physically.
Kind of thing.
Strength-wise, yeah.
So it kind of goes back to the previous question about why am I losing weight?
Yeah.
And it's,
Yeah. What is your favorite food? I know yours. Pasta.
So
More specifically,
I like pasta.
Chicken Alfredo.
Yeah.
Angel hair, not fettuccine.
So.
Yeah. I don't know what my favorite food is. I don't know if you guys... We're foodies, so telling me to choose a favorite food is like telling me to choose a favorite song or a favorite artist or a...
Okay, well, what's something... Because that's also my thing that I like to cook to eat. What's something that you like to cook to eat?
That's true. I mean, I like pasta. I do adore pasta. I mean, bread. But I don't know. I mean, if I were to go, oh, well, okay, so if I'm going anywhere and I see this on the menu, I will always get it. I love pulled pork or pulled brisket nachos. I'm sorry, but I've noticed that, especially because, like, my dad and my family were big taproom people, so we like go to breweries and stuff. So if a pulled pork or shredded brisket nacho is on a taproom menu, so maybe. I do like a good sour cream chicken enchilada too. I think growing up that might be, but I also like chicken and dumpling soup is also my favorite. It's tough. I'm a soul food kind of person. I think we both are, like comfort soul food. Well, goes back to comfort food, but good food. But I would probably do a loaded nacho with some good cheese. I'm a fan of a chip, a cheese, and some good meat on it. So, how do you reward your accomplishments? And I'm gonna assume that's like weight loss accomplishments, or like if you were to hit a new high on your new weightlifting max, I guess. I don't know. I used to have this idea that I would reward myself every 15 or 20 pounds with like a new pair of shoes, go get my nails done, etc., etc. And now that I don't think we've rewarded ourselves at all in our weight loss journey. Not really.
Like a little bit, but it wasn't a planned thing.
No, it was, hey, there's a sale and these Nikes are $15, let's get them. Coinciding with 25 pounds off. So it's not really like the minute you hit it, we've rewarded ourselves. I think we have a couple more long-term rewards that we're kind of focusing on. We have a big trip coming up next October to Hawaii, and that's kind of like, I am zeroed in, guns blazing for that finish line for that. So I think really at the end of that, I'm gonna reward myself with new clothes. I think that's what I'm waiting on, is I don't want to be buying stuff when I'm hopefully going to be in smaller sizes. So yeah, I think that's when I'll reward my progress, is once I need to change clothing sizes. I'll maybe reward myself with some nicer things later down on the road. But yeah, so that's basically it. Same with you. Just
yeah, I don't really feel like I have to reward myself. I guess really for me it would be if I lose weight and then I can get into like a good exercise habit, then when you burn calories, you're kind of allowed to eat a little bit more. So
yeah.
I would sort of reward myself with kind of non-diet-ish food.
Yeah,
I suppose.
I don't like the concept of the whole, there's this saying, don't reward yourself with food, you're not a dog. Yeah, but when you're foodies,
But we enjoy food.
Yes, the inspiration of a good, like, us going out, yeah, I think we do that. I think, like, we would do, like, going out and getting really nice sushi. You really enjoy stuff like that, maybe.
We wouldn't reward ourselves with, oh, let's go to McDonald's and,
binge.
Yeah.
No.
But making something nice that maybe doesn't fit into your specific calorie intake for the day, going over a little bit wouldn't be that big of a deal. And, it's kind of like, well, I feel like I've earned this. I worked hard and got it. So...
And we do usually do a treat dinner on our weigh-in day. So I guess that would be a little reward, like we survived the week and we're good. So we do usually do a treat dinner. I guess that would be roundabout. Long story short, we do treat dinners on Sunday evenings for our good week. That's probably the answer that this question was looking for. What will you do at goal? I don't know.
Definitely go get something to eat.
It's always...
And possibly take a trip. I don't know.
We always travel. We always want to travel. Quarantine messed that up.
Or probably go shopping.
Yeah.
Not like to just binge and buy whatever we want, but to buy... I guess that would be more to be the reward for...
A couple pieces of just like...
Getting to our actual goal. And... you know, getting a nice jacket or getting, you know, a nice pair of pants that you
That's
just really
expensive
like.
and you won't buy unless you're at your true size.
So that's probably what we'll end up doing.
What we'd also like to, and then our goal isn't really just hitting the weight loss mark, because he's already at this point. I've got a bit to go, but we do want to start muscle building. I don't want to say bodybuilding, but I'm saying we want to do weights. We would love to do CrossFit, because I know one goal I think of both of ours is I would love to get into the physical fit state of being able to do a Spartan race. That is probably ultimate goal. I want to complete a Spartan race. And I'd love to do it with like him. And I don't know much about it, but I've watched them on TV, and I ultimate like that, or compete in CrossFit games, something.
Very like difficult, yes, but they look like they would be so enjoyable to complete and do it and say, hey, look, I was at this point and this is where I've gotten to.
That'd be the ultimate, like, we've done it. Because we've done a 5K, a mud run together.
And it was so much fun.
I did it at my highest weight. I died. I completed it, so it was fun, but it wasn't enjoyable in the fact that, like, I was constantly out of breath. I was the last one to all the things, and then the ropes, and it was really fun to complete. We were dead. But something like that. So I think that would be the ultimate goal and pinnacle of our journey, is to complete, whether we're alive or not, complete a Spartan race. So stay tuned in the next 2-3 years. We'll see. Maybe. So next question. What is the first habit you changed at the start of your weight loss journey?
Ooh. So I believe we started walking pretty soon after we started, just because we figured that there'd be something else that we needed to do. And so after maybe that, but that's not what we, I guess, started. But I think the main one would be portion size.
Yeah, that's what I would say is the first thing that happened was portion size. And for me, not him because he's already fine, was my water intake. Those two things, I think if I inculcated that in whatever I do, it would be successful. Is portion control and water intake. The water intake was a struggle. I mean, portion control is a little bit of a struggle because we are foodies, and I'm a volume eater too, so I think we both are. So portion control and water intake, and then also walking, just basic walking. We have not done intense workouts the entire time in our journey because we're not going to a gym. We don't have home equipment. Well, we do, but it's really rickety and missing clamps and handles and all that kind of stuff. So it's not very safe. But we have gotten to where we are without any extreme workouts. We have gotten here with walking. I only just started interval jogging the last month. I'd already lost 50 pounds. I'd say I'd lost 45 pounds before I started jogging. So you don't need expensive equipment, a gym membership. Just walk. It would be very helpful if you had a active watch. I have a Fitbit. He has a Fitbit. That really helps just to gauge distance and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we just kind of keep up with what you're doing. Just
to be aware and it helps log it in your phone and stuff like that. But the question was, what did we change? I segued off of that. But portion control, water consumption, and just walking. Yeah. What is the strangest thing in your fridge? Don't think I've ever thought about what the strangest thing in our fridge is.
Maybe out of date cheese.
No, because everybody has out of date cheese. I clean our fridge out pretty often, so I don't ever put anything weird in there. I'm trying to remember. No, I'm trying to think. I keep my croutons in the fridge. Is that weird? We keep our bread in the fridge.
Bread?
Just because we don't eat it as often, and so it lasts longer in the fridge. Maybe my croutons. I don't know. Is that weird? Does anybody else keep their croutons in the fridge? I don't know.
Yeah.
What is the most beautiful place you've ever seen? Ooh, okay. So for me, That's a tough one because it's very subjective. Fortunately, I've been to Ireland and it was phenomenally beautiful. He went on that trip with us to Ireland. But I've also been on the opposite end of the spectrum. I've been to the Arches National Park in Moab, Utah, and beautiful. Like, it's a completely different beautiful. Same with Sedona, Arizona. That's a similar look to Moab, but I don't know. And then I mean, Winter Park in the winter in Colorado up in the mountains is phenomenally beautiful. I think those three places would automatically stick out in my mind as beautiful in different ways.
I mean, so I've been also to Ireland and to Winter Park, and I have been to Hawaii, and so I've gotten to see the nice green everything there too, and with the like the waterfalls and the mountains there and the beaches. So that's great. But one place that we did go, we actually went on our honeymoon. It was to the
It was a little town we're talking about.
No, the forest.
Tillamook Forest.
Yeah, so we went through Tillamook Forest to get to
in Oregon.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yes.
The type of trees there they're interesting.
It was
so tall and moss covered.
It was great. There's just trees everywhere. It was so just calm and peaceful there.
It was beautiful.
So I would have to say probably there. Just I like the foresty kind of area. So
the last question is, do you have any? Okay, so preface this with we're gonna go into our update. Do you have any idea how you guys might have contracted COVID, and are you guys fully recovered? So as an update, the reason everything's gone to chaos for us the last 3 weeks, month, is we unfortunately were tested COVID positive, and it's been interesting. It's hard to describe our full experience. I thought I had a cold, and he thought he had allergies, and then I started to develop pneumonia on top of the cold, and that's what triggered because we had a dear friend pass away from pneumonia after getting COVID last month. So it was kind of like a moment. So we did go and get tested, and we were both positive. Fortunately, at the start, when I started getting my cold, I quarantined right away because I work partially from home and partially in the office. So I just spoke to my boss, hey, I have a fever and a cold, just in case I'm in quarantine. So fortunately, we were able to quarantine before even getting our test. So we've been quarantining the last 3 weeks just to be safe, and 2 weeks for you, but 3 weeks for me. And we're fully recovered. We went and got medicine. And of course, just if any of you out there think you might have COVID, just speak to your doctor. I've known 3 separate people close to me who've tested and all got different medicine. So there's no clear cut, this is what you need to take. We've all taken different medicine. We've all recovered, fortunately, and my pneumonia is fully cleared up. I had to stop running and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to give myself to the end of December to let my lungs heal before I start running again, especially with the wet cold outside. But we did test COVID positive. We did do breathing treatments, both of us. So those helped. So that's been our last 3 weeks. And then on top of that, with our update to WW, we have decided after the last few months of testing, basically I hit a plateau on WW when I switched to green. I could not kick it, and then I did calorie counting to see what the problem was, and I was unintentionally overeating 0 point foods all the time. I got too good at using 0 point foods that I lost confidence in the point system of WW just personally, because I kind of morphed it into what would give me the most food because I'm a volume eater. So I had to, for the past 3 months, use WW and calorie counting at the same time to see any progress. And really, Andrew's been maintaining by intuitively eating for the past few months. So with our progress and with our direction that we're going and what's best for us, we are actually no longer going to be doing WW. We really appreciate everything it's done for us. I lost the first 45 pounds straight away on WW in 5 months, in 6 months actually, which is great. That's extreme progress. But from here on out, we will just be doing calorie counting. We will still be doing the same meals, same types of meals. We're foodies. We're going to be doing everything. Instead of using the WW app, we will be using a calorie counting app. And I personally we used MyFitnessPal before, but I personally have just downloaded the Lose It app on a recommendation from another Instagrammer, and I really, really like it. So our next, what we eat in a day, will be showing us calorie counting. It'll still be the same meals, so we really hope that this doesn't affect your viewership, affect you guys staying with us, because we'll still be giving you the same tips and tricks, and everything that we eat is applicable for WW as well. We won't be changing that. We'll still be giving you great food and recipe. It just will be calories, which will still be beneficial for you guys, and we'll still link everything, show you the food so you can use them yourself on whatever journey you're on. So we just wanted to give that update because we posted it on Instagram, but we wanted to make sure you guys knew we're still going to be doing videos, still going to be trying to build a community here. So yeah, we hope you guys stick with us and stick it out and continue on this journey with us. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or concerns or anything, just throw them down in the comments. Like I said before, if any of these questions you liked and would like to answer it yourself, just throw your answers down in the comments below. We'd love to chat about it. And again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Really appreciate it. Give it a thumbs up, give us a subscribe, continue with us, and we will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.
Bye.